Welcome, welcome, welcome. This is the K12 Esports League Spring Season 2025 Grand Finals Rocket League varsity season. We do have OHVA going up against WAVA. It's going to be a banger of a series. Very excited to see the matches happen today. Sorry for the little bit of delay coming on to the stream today. Had some technical difficulties on my on my end, but got that all figured out. So, we're going to get into the games here in just a moment. Quick disclaimers, I am not a streamer, I'm not a caster. We're here having fun, watch party style, bringing some light to our varsity Rocket League players and this insane grand finals we are going to have up today. Once again, OHVA versus WAVA. This is going to be a best of 7 series, so first to 4 wins. And with that, we are on a 3-minute delay, so everything that y'all are seeing has already happened 3 minutes ago. So in the chat, if anything is off, if audio is too low for myself or the game, or if it's too high, please let me know and I'll fix it on my end as soon as I can. And then again, with all of that, I have 4 screens up right now, have a lot going on, so if I happen to go silent for a moment, I am handling something elsewhere. And real quick, I actually do need to change the text on screen. We do not have Fortnite, we have Rocket League, and this is the grand finals. Once again, OHVA versus WAVA. Making sure that's all good and set up, good to go. Perfect. There it is. All right, ladies and gentlemen, OHVA versus WAVA Rocket League Grand Finals coming your way any moment. Gonna let the teams and the players know that I am ready and we are good to get started here today. It's gonna be a very, very, very fun one. I cannot wait. OHVA had a very, very good season. If I'm remembering correctly, they did go perfect throughout the spring season, 6-0. And WAVA did pretty well for themselves as well. I'm going to bring up my scoreboards, my leaderboards, just to make sure I am giving y'all the correct information. Yes, OHVA, they went 6-0. WAVA went 5-1, so only dropping 1 game, I do believe, in the regular season to OHVA. So WAVA looking to get some revenge today, make sure they take down OHVA and get crowned champions. OHVA looking to continue their perfect season and make sure that they're crowned champions here in our grand finals. So once again, I have a lot going on, 4 different screens. So if I'm looking here, if I'm looking there, if I'm looking over here, I am handling something on the side, but we're super, super, super stoked for today. It has been a stacked week already. Smash Bros. Grand Finals was on Monday. Valorant Grand Finals was on Monday as well. Today we have both Rocket League and Chess Grand Finals going on. And so, you know, it's gonna be crazy. Tomorrow we're gonna finish off the playoffs with Fortnite. But ladies and gentlemen, going to get into the gameplay here. We do have WAVA, we do have OHVA, and real quick, I actually need to switch something for us as WAVA is on the blue side for me, and OHVA is on the yellow side. And with those numbers, again, or the colors, WAVA is blue in-game, OHVA is orange in-game. For WAVA, we have Haroon Boone, Inception, and Castle Crasher. And then for OHVA, have a few names that I'm very, very familiar with, as well as the WAVA team. But we have Sith, Rev, and Braden for OHVA. And already 40 seconds in on this game, number 1 of this best of 7 series for the grand finals. No goals scored thus yet. And I'm expecting to see incredible gameplay here today. I'm expecting to see quite a lot of our players here on screen show exactly what they are made of. Everything is on the lines today. This is the grand finals. Winner takes the championship and will be crowned #1. Loser will get second place, which is nothing to sniff at here at the K12 Esports League, especially in our Varsity Rocket League, in our Varsity Rocket League league that we have here, as we have some incredible players, we have some incredible teams, so even making it to the grand finals here today is a testament in itself. But it looks like WAVA with an opportunity to put a goal in. Rev there to make the defense. Good defense there by Rev. It was a good shot by WAVA. And as we see the series progress, these players are just going to get better and better and better. Warm up more and more. The teamwork's going to start flowing. It's going to be incredible to see. Now 2 minutes in, just about, and still no goals scored as of yet. Rev to the sky, going off the top bar, trying to pass it to their teammates. No follow-up there for a shot on goal. Still control for OHVA at this point in time. Rev now with the control. Ball will get hit out. Sith to the sky. Sith feeling pretty low on boost and will get bumped as well. Good play by that WAVA player, who I believe was Inception. Boon now low on boost as well. Will get a boost orb. Control here still for OHVA. This ball has been on the WAVA side of the map for quite a while. Braden with a good shot on goal. Boon though there to make sure that one does not go in, and you'll see that on screen that player's name is Haru, but I do know them as Boon. So if I say Boon or Haru, it is the same person that I am talking about today. Now with some control to WAVA here on the OHVA side of the field. Sith going to the sky, gonna miss that second bump onto the ball. Castle Crasher trying to make a play happen. Harumu gonna rotate back, get some boost, play some defense here. Now with an opportunity to take some control for themselves. Nice ball control there, but Braden for OHVA will be there to steal the ball back. Sith with full boost is gonna have a nice hit there. Very good defense from both teams thus far. Pretty good offensive pressure as well. No one able to make a goal quite yet. We are 1 minute and 13 seconds left for this game #1. Harumu to the sky with no boost will send a nice pass to Castle Crasher, but Sith is there for OHVA to block that one once again. Inception now taking control back for WAVA. Sith though there to knock it away. Raiden, Rev, and Sith now with some momentum for themselves. Oh, a little bit of a bump there by Boon onto Inception. Not what you want to see here if you are a WAVA fan or player. WAVA doing a good job thus far of keeping this ball over the last 30-ish seconds on this OHVA side of the field. We do only have about 18 seconds left here in this one. Still no goals scored. We may see a game #1 in the grand finals overtime. Harumba with an open goal opportunity here. Will not quite go in. It was a little bit high there. OHVA doing what they needed to do to make sure that that ball did fall, and we go into overtime. And ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, players, coaches, learning coaches, parents, we are in overtime. Game #1, Varsity Rocket League K12 Esports League Grand Finals. What more could you ask for? Incredible gameplay thus far by both teams, and we are only in game #1. As I mentioned earlier, this is a best of 7 series, so first team to 4 game wins will be our series winners and our season champions. We may be in for a very long series, everyone. Shot on goal by Sith, but Inception had the timing there. Oh my gosh! Sith with an incredible save on the defensive end for OHVA. If they were not there, that was going to be WAVA winning this game #1. OHVA playing very good despite WAVA's offensive pressure here. Demolition by Braden onto Inception. Can OHVA use these couple of seconds with the reset of Inception to make some momentum go in their favor? Shot on goal by Rev, blocked away. I'm not sure by who. I believe that was Castle Crasher. Haroon and Braden battling in the sky. Looks like Haroon will win that one. Ball is still on this OHVA side of the field. Good ball movement by Sith there. Haroon Boone on the defensive end, able to shut Sith down there though. Braden, nice bump of the ball. Inception to the sky. We'll keep this ball on OHVA's side of the field. We are still 0-0, almost 2 minutes here in overtime. Absolute stalemate deadlock here in this game number 1. Haroon Boone to the sky. Rev gonna be there. Inception with an opportunity. Will just be barely missed that one off the right side of the goal. Sith, again, great ball movement here. Inception there, though, to make sure nothing happens. Sith with no boost is going to have to go get themselves some more boost. Now Braden in the same situation. Sith to the sky with an opportunity to hit off the top bar. Are any teammates there for follow-up? Yes! Braden will finally put in the first goal of game number 1. 2 minutes and 25 seconds into overtime. That will be OHVA winning this very first game. Oh my goodness gracious. What a game 1 we did just see. And ladies and gentlemen, like I said, we may be in for quite a long series here. Wow. And you know, if I could go off of past experience, I do believe we're going to get right into game 2, and that is what it looks like is going to happen. For both WAVA and OHVA, I believe that we do have substitutes for each team, and we will see its Blue Pelt actually come in for OHVA on this game number 2. Subbing out for Braden, or subbing in for Braden, excuse me. And right off the kickoff there, WAVA with an opportunity to put a goal in, but the OHVA defense was strong. Now on the other side of the pitch here, OHVA had an opportunity as well. Nothing will come out of it. Oh man, this is going to be a series. And Sith will put in a quick goal in game number 2 here. And everyone in the stream, I am seeing your chest. The stream is laggy. Give me just a moment. I will be right back. Okay, stream may continue to be laggy, but I'm recording on the back end for an upload to YouTube, so we should be all good. I'm gonna get back into this Rocket League action here now for the K12 Esports League Spring Season 2025 Grand Finals. More offensive pressure here by OHVA, and it will convert as well. Assist by Blue Pelt, put in by Rev. We are at a 2-0 lead here in game number 2, after we saw just a straight up deadlock, stalemate in game number 1. We went to overtime. We went 2 minutes and 25 seconds into overtime. OHVA now feeling very good with some momentum on their side, able to put in 2 quick goals here. OHVA gonna need to channel some of that defensive pressure that they had in game, or defensive prowess that they had in game number 1, and also convert some offensive opportunities into goals as well if they want to climb themselves back in this game number 2. Blue Pelt to the sky. Haroon Boone will steal that away. Sith with a shot on goal will be blocked, but Rev able to take opportunity, and OHVA catching fire here today. 3 goals, about 2 minutes and 46 seconds into this game. 2, they have a 3-0 lead. WAVA, once again, gonna need to get back on their defensive prowess that they had in game number 1, and also, like I said just a few moments ago, convert some of their offensive opportunities into goals. OHVA, of course, just going to want to keep the pedal to the metal, keep doing what they're doing. It's working so far with a 3-0 lead. Ball again on the WAVA side of the field. Now, Inception with an opportunity here. Good movement in the sky does Inception have, but I believe that was Rev there, if I'm not mistaken, that was able to stop that play from folding out anymore. Rev again stealing the ball away. We'll get that full boost orb as well. Now Rev and Sith pairing together in the sky here, doing some duo teamwork, but it will not work out. Castle Crasher and Haru there for WAVA. WAVA now with an opportunity to keep some offensive pressure here on the OHVA side of the field. Haru to the sky. Sith there though as well for OHVA. Castle Crasher with an open net will take a shot, putting WAVA on the board here in game number 2. 3-1 is the current score line. Castle Crasher saw the open net, saw the opportunity, and delivered. Can WAVA keep that momentum from their first goal in this game up and tie this game at 3 apiece? This is going to start with 1 goal at a time. More offensive pressure here for WAVA. It is looking good for this team at the moment. As Sith, once again, no boost here. Gonna be able to try and keep control of that ball, but Rev will bail out OHVA, go to the sky and hit that one away. WAVA with more pressure, but Sith found themselves some boost, able to make another crazy save. My goodness, Sith, so good. Rev with a shot on goal, just taken away by Haru though. Oh man, Inception with a good opportunity, but the OHVA players were just had just enough to bump that one out of Inception's kind of range there for that shot. Rev with a cheeky bump back, making sure Inception can't do anything there. Haru on the defensive end, making a good play for WAVA. Sith now to the sky, gonna bring it to this corner for Rev to try and do something with it. Blue Pelts now hitting it back. Rev hitting the ball into the sky. Is Sith there? They are not. Haru now in the sky, trying to walk that one all the way into the goal, but Sith from OHVA there to stop that one. $30 left. Make that 25 here. OHVA holding this lead at 3-1 over the last about minute or two here in this game number 2. Looking very good for OHVA to extend their lead in this series by 2 games, 2-0. Only 5 seconds left here. Without some magic, we will be seeing OHVA take this game number 2, and they will. Game number 2 also going to OHVA in a 3-1 fashion. Let's take a quick look at the stats here. Sith with an incredible 3 saves. 3 may not seem like a lot, but each save was absolutely nutty. Rev with 4 shots on goal and 2 goals actually going in. Blue Pelt doing their job as that support player as well on the WAVA side of the field. 3 saves for Haru, also making some crazy ones. 2 saves for Castle Crasher, 1 goal for them as well. Shots on goal only equal 5 for WAVA. On the other side of the team, other side of the field, OHVA able to put in 10 shots on goal, 3 of those actually going in. Going into game number 3, WAVA will want to up those numbers of shots on goal, giving them the opportunity to make more of those shots. And we will be getting into game number 3 here in just a moment. Looks like we will have Braden coming back in on this game for Blue Pelt. Once again, this is game number 3. OHVA is up 2-0. Best of 7 series. If WAVA can win, if OHVA can win the next 2 games in a row, they will be crowned our champions. WAVA, of course, wanting to make sure that does not happen and extend our series. Sith with an opportunity to take a very fast shot on goal. Castle Crasher, though, there for WAVA to make sure that no quick goals happen for OHVA in this game. Pressure now for WAVA here on this OHVA side of the field. Inception with an opportunity, will hit it off the top bar. And Castle Crasher with the follow-up, stuffed by Sith. Another good save by Sith here. Haru, though, on the other side, an also crazy save, making sure, again, no early goals scored for OHVA. I believe that's 3 shots on goal already. Make that 4 in this game, number 3, and all 4 saved. Our players here at the K12 Esports League and their defense has been absolutely incredible. Another save coming in by Braden. And the action here in game number 3 has been non-stop thus far. Very, very fast-paced these players are playing at. Sith gonna try and see what they can do. They're able to get the demolition onto Inception, but Haru for WAVA there again for the save. Shot on goal by Castle Crasher. Rev there again with another save. I'm so interested to see the amount of shots on goal, and the saves at the end of this one. Oh my goodness here. What a wild game this has already been. We're only a minute and 50 seconds in. Shot on goal by Haru will go off the top bar. Charging down the field is OHVA and Sith will be able to put that one in there. Basically walking this ball all the way from their goal to WAVA's goal and getting a nice bump right into it, giving their team the lead in game number 3. 2 minutes in, 1-0 for OHVA. Rev able to steal that ball off the kickoff for Haru with some good sense to know that they need to rotate back and make sure that they steal that ball away. OHVA with the lead only really needs to hold on to it all the way until the end of this game. They are continuing this insanely fast pace of playing. Braden with the demolition onto Inception. Inception coming right back in and knocking Braden, bumping them to make sure that whatever they were thinking about gets messed up. Castle Crasher for WAVA will have a nice pass opportunity to Haru. Haru was there just a little bit too quickly, though, unfortunately for WAVA. Continuing to keep this pressure up is WAVA. The ball has been on this OHVA side of the field for quite a while. And of course, as I say that, Haroon Boone gonna knock it to their side to kind of reset here. Haroon to the sky now, will go underneath Rev, but Sith gonna steal that one away. Inception went to the sky, was a little bit too low, giving Haru and WAVA the opportunity to put in a goal for themselves. We are minute 38 seconds left here in this one, tied up 1-1. Like I said, everyone, this was going to be a series to watch. Continuing to watch this action here. Inception with a kind of shot on goal, will hit the right side. No teammates there to follow up on it as well. Rev, Braden, and Sith for OHVA. Keeping pressure on this WAVA side of the field. Haru, Inception, and Castle Crasher able to make defensive stops happen time and time again. However, WAVA is going to want to get this ball away from their goal. And that is exactly what will happen. Sith now with the bump up. Rev with an opportunity to make some magic happen here. Castle Crasher says no. Inception with a demolition onto Rev. Brayden kind of with the fake out there. Haru with great patience will have ball control for a second before it does get taken away. Inception now to the sky. Passing it to Castle Crasher with the opportunity, but Sith there again for the save. Oh my goodness, Rev with the shot on goal will just barely hit the top bar. I thought that one was maybe gonna go in. Sith with a good hit away to keep this ball away from their goal. Rev again as well. Brayden doing their thing. WAVA though keeping this pressure on, trying to put in a last second goal. It will not happen. We have overtime. Game number 3, everyone. And here we go. Sith so good on the defensive end. It is mind-blowing. This ball will get shot to the WAVA side of the field, but Castle Crasher there on the defensive end to play their part. Haru now with ball control. It's maybe going to get stolen away by Rev here, and it will. Rev does have full boost, is going to be able to kind of control the ball how they want. Inception will get it and go to the sky. Sith so good, able to be on the wall, exactly knowing where that ball is going to go. Steal it away, now to the sky for themselves. We'll get the flip reset, drop it down. Inception though, there for WAVA. Oh, good hit there again by Inception, and that goal will go in. Inception able to angle that ball perfectly. Sith, Brayden, and Rev were not able to make it in time. And that will be WAVA on the scoreboard in this series. We are currently 2-1 right now for OHVA, but WAVA did just win that game, so we will not be seeing a 4-0 today. WAVA making sure that they stay in this series and keep it as close as possible. Now for OHVA, we will have to see what they end up deciding to do as far as who's coming in for this game number 4. Oh, and I didn't even get a chance to look at shots on goal and the saves, but really quickly I can kind of look at how many saves WAVA did have at a total of 6, with only letting 1 goal go through. So great defensive plays by WAVA there, and I didn't get to see OHVA's save total there, but they also had some incredible saves. That game was so fast paced, but only ended with 3 goals scored total, and WAVA able to edge us out in overtime. So going into game number 4, once again, everyone, we do have OHVA leading this series 2-1. For OHVA, we do have Brayden subbing back out and Blue Pelt subbing back in. WAVA sticking with their trusty 3 of Inception, Haru, and Castle Crasher, but didn't even have time to finish getting through my thought there before Sith able to just put one in for OHVA. 7 seconds into this game number 1. Early lead now for OHVA. Haru and WAVA gonna want to answer back as soon as they possibly can. Castle Crasher able to stop Rev's momentum there, and Sith with a shot on goal will be saved by Haru. The players on both of these teams so good on the defensive end. Not seeing too many offensive conversions thus far. pressure here for OHVA. Inception gonna knock that one away from Sith and their teammates with the follow-up as well. But Blue Pelt will have an open net opportunity and will take advantage, scoring the second goal for OHVA within this first minute here. Game number 4. Kickoff here now. WAVA with the control here off the rip. And Haru with some crazy, just maybe mind games there. Able to get that one and sneak it right in between Blue Pelt and Sith, scoring the first goal for WAVA here in game number 4. The score is now 2-1 in OHVA's favor. Pressure now by Rev here for OHVA. Blue Pelt gonna come in on the backside. Hit that one off the bar. Sith is there. Barely goes to the right on that one. Now Inception with some crazy pressure. He flew through the sky so fast on that one. Will try and take a shot. Sith will knock it away. Back and forth we go. Haru now with an opportunity. Sith is there and the belt. Oh, Haru! Let's watch this one back. Haru goes to the sky, hits the ball, knocks it off the ground, which I don't think Sith was anticipating. Able to bounce that one right over Sith is Haru, tying this game up here. 2-2 now. And this will be the highest scoring game we have seen this series, no matter what. Sith barely gonna whiff on that one. Inception now with an opportunity, will not be able to capitalize. The OHVA players were on the rotation, so I believe that would have been a save, but regardless, that one will bounce in as well. What is happening here today? Inception gonna hit that one off the side, redirect the ball, and it is gonna bounce again right into the goal. Good ball placement by Inception and the WAVA players. WAVA with the lead here in game number 4, 3-2. Once again, the lobby got reset, so it won't show our series score currently. OHVA is up 2-1 right now as far as games. This is a best of 7 series, so OHVA needing to win 2 more to crown themselves champions. WAVA gonna need to win 3 to get the title. Pressure here now for OHVA, and Sith will barely sneak that one in. Oh my goodness. 3-3 now is the score here. Sith goes to the sky, makes Castle Crasher miss, and will put that one in. Wow. Off the kickoff here. Rev will have ball control. Will make sure that Haru, I believe from WAVA, not able to come in fast and put that goal in. Sith with a good hit away. WAVA with good offensive pressure since the kickoff here. It has been on OHVA's side of the field this entire time. Now Sith though with an opportunity to take back that pressure. Inception gonna do what they can to stop it. Castle Crasher on the back end, coming up with the follow-up. Going to the sky, is gonna drop that one right onto Sith. Sith is going to take that ball. Battle between Sith and Haru. This ball will still be on WAVA's side of the field. Gonna reset here. Sith gonna steal that one away. Inception to the sky, gonna hit that one. Rev on the defensive end for OHVA. Able to make sure no crazy plays from the WAVA team do happen. Haru with full boost will be able to knock that one away from Sith. And I said this last game, or maybe it was this game, I can't even remember, but back and forth we go. Pressure from OHVA, then pressure from WAVA, and swapping back and forth. It again is a tie game. We are 50 seconds left in this one. Will we see a game 4 overtime here? We saw an overtime in game 1. We saw an overtime in game 3. And these teams are battling it out here on the Rocket League pitch. Selfishly, I would love nothing more than to see overtime every single game and a game 7. But we're just going to have to see how the series does play out. Rev with the shot on goal. Haru able to save it. Pressure for OHVA was solid there. WAVA able to kind of reset here though. And we'll see here. Rev with a nice bump away from Inception. Castle Crasher with the demolition will give some control here to WAVA. Haru with the shot on goal will get taken away by Sith. And Blue Pelt helping on the back end. Overtime we go. Game number 4. Off the kickoff here. Blue Pelt with the demolition onto Inception. Can WAVA take advantage of the reset? Inception. Shot on goal, saved by Rev. Sith now to the sky. Inception there again. These players are always just there, reading each other so well. Teamwork on point. 30 seconds here in this overtime. And Rev will put it in. Sith is going to hit a very hard shot. Castle Crasher going to stop that goal from going in, but unable to follow up once again and make another save. So Rev will finish that one here, giving their team the victory in game number 4 in overtime. The series score is now 3-1 in favor of OHVA. That puts OHVA on match point. They need to win one more game. WAVA will need to win 3 in a row to be crowned champions. Now, I say this a lot, and I seem to say it a lot, I think specifically with Rocket League as well, but all of these players here on both sides of the field, both OHVA and WAVA, are now going to feel different kinds of pressure and different kinds of nerves. OHVA gonna be feeling the pressure and the nerves to close out the series and make sure that they do get crowned K12 Esports League Spring Season 2025 Rocket League Varsity Champions. And on the other end, WAVA with their backs against the wall, knowing they cannot drop another game to stay in this series, will be feeling that pressure. They know that they have to win 3 in a row to become themselves the K12 Esports League Varsity Rocket League Spring Season 2025 champions. And so, with all of that being said, we are getting into game number 5 here. The series score is 3-1. But man, has every single game been so close. Of 4 games, we've seen 3 overtimes. And here we go into game number 5. If OHVA win this, they are crowned our champions. This will be the last one that we see tonight. If WAVA wins, they extend the series. Again, nerves on both teams. Pressure on both teams is going to be at a maximum at this point in time. Sith with a shot on goal. Castle Crasher for WAVA there. Haru now trying to make sure that WAVA keeps control of this ball here. And again, Braden will be coming in for Blue Pelt on this one, swapping players in between games. This ball has just hung out half field for like 5 seconds. Rev for OHVA, trying to be annoying as Braden does come underneath and get the demolition onto Castle Crasher. Sith trying to set up a play for their teammates. Rev too far away though, and Braden for OHVA was coming out of the goal, so not able to make any plays happen there for WAVA. We do see them being strong on this defensive side, but no offensive pressure for them quite yet. They're going to want to send this ball to the other side of the field and give themselves an opportunity to put a goal in. Haru with a nice bump over Sith, I believe, but Rev there to make sure that any sort of play developing does get stopped. Pass by Inception to Haru. We love to see it. Teamwork is on point, not only for WAVA, but for OHVA as well. These players have played all year long, fall season and spring season, getting to know each other, getting to know their tendencies, and getting comfortable playing with each other across the map. Haru with an opportunity that will get knocked away by the OHVA squad. Very good pressure here for WAVA thus far. I'd say in about the last minute or so. Castle Crasher with the opportunity. Oh my goodness. I'm going to have to watch that back once this stream is ended. But I do believe that whoever for WAVA was in the goal accidentally bumped that one out. But does not matter. Haru will put the first goal of game number 5 in for WAVA, giving them a lead here of 1-0 in game number 5. That is exactly what WAVA needed. Their backs are against the wall. They know that they need to win this game to send us to a game number 6. Now WAVA, I'm assuming, gonna just want to keep the pedal to the metal and extend the score lead that they do have, that they did make for themselves just a few moments ago. Let that be 2-0 instead of 1-0. And on the other side, OHVA, of course, is going to want to tie this one up as soon as possible. Brayden now with some good ball control. Almost able to bump that one up, but Inception was there just quick enough to make sure nothing crazy happens. Castle Crasher with great patience there. Did not go into the sky, able to again, use some patience and zone in on that ball. Rev for OHVA with no boost, gonna get some and let Brayden do their thing. Ball will be stolen by Inception. Rev coming from across the field will steal that ball back for OHVA. Oh, and that boost orb was stolen away from Rev by the WAVA player, but with an open goal now. Brayden gonna have the right angle on the ball and will tie this game up 1-1 here. A minute 34 seconds left on the clock. Castle Crasher tried to get there for WAVA, just not quick enough. Brayden again, just knowing their angles, able to take a pretty long shot and put that one in for OHVA. Rev now, Sith, working as a team. Gonna get an open goal opportunity as well. Assist by Rev, put in by Sith. Rev knocking that one high, letting Sith take over from there and put that one in. Teamwork on point. And speaking of on point, match point for OHVA. They do also have the lead here now in this game, number 5. Haru with the demolition onto Brayden. Can WAVA take advantage? They will not. Rev with an opportunity, stuffed by Inception. Good save there by Inception. Pressure now from WAVA as this ball is on the OHVA side of the field. Brayden trying to lock in, but WAVA, I believe that was Inception there again to knock it away. Castle Crasher now keeping the pressure for WAVA. Haru to the sky. Gonna try and keep this away from Sith, but Sith there, able to lock in on the ball, make sure nothing happens. Castle Crasher with a nice defensive bump. Saved by Sith for OHVA. Haru now to the sky, will send it right past that OHVA player, but Sith coming on the back end will make the save. Only 15 seconds left here in this one. WAVA need to put a goal in. OHVA just need to hold strong. How will this end? WAVA doing everything they can. Sith gonna take that one away. That will be it, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, players, parents, learning coaches, coaches. GG's all around to everyone. Oh my goodness gracious. I'm gonna bring it back to myself. Wow. Holy moly. everyone. What a series we just saw. One of the most competitive series I've seen in Rocket League during my tenure here at the K12 Esports League, and I have been doing this for quite a while, everyone. GG's to both squads, OHVA and WAVA, with that game being over and OHVA winning that one with a score of 2-1. They will be our series winners, winning that series 4 games for themselves, 1 game to WAVA, crowning themselves as the K12 Esports League Varsity Rocket League Spring Season 2025 Spring champions. Winning that grand finals. Sorry. Congratulations to OHVA on that win. To WAVA, you all get second place. Which again, I said it way earlier in this series, but that is nothing to snuff at, because the amount of talent we have in Rocket League at the K12 Esports League is absolutely insane. So OHVA taking that first place trophy here today. WAVA getting second place. What a series we saw. The series score said 4-1, but man, those were some of the closest games I have seen in a very, very long time. And on the other end, I do have the results for the third, fourth place match. That is VAVA taking the victory over Tiva, giving themselves third place here in this spring 2025 season for Varsity Rocket League. Big shout out to not only all of my Rocket League teams in the Varsity League, but also in the Open League. I'm going to check real quick and see if I have any results posted here, and I do. So for the Open League, for Rocket League, we have INGDA taking first place over WAVA as well. WAVA getting second place in the Open League for their Rocket League team. And then that third, fourth place match between the VAVA Bees and Kodka. VAVA will also be taking that one, getting third place in the Open League. So that is actually all of our chess standings for today. Which is super, super cool to have. Now, checking real quick to see if I do know who my winners for the chess season are. And I do have results at least for my blue bracket. So let me shout that out real quick. In first place for the chess blue bracket, who was players ranked 17th through 32nd through the regular season, is Budgie from MGLVA, taking that victory for MGLVA as well. Getting second place in that blue bracket is Dragon Slayer Bryce, and Idaho's Steph taking the victory over MGLVA's Nightmare, getting themselves third place. Congratulations to Steph, Dragon Slayer, and Budgie, of course, for those victories that they did have today, and their placements for chess yellow bracket, which is our top 16 players. I do believe it looks like we have our grand finals still going on. Kava Dr. Evilman versus Kava DG underscore checkmate. That is going to be a crazy one to watch back when I get the opportunity to. But for now, I do know that my third place winner is Dig Kid for the chess yellow bracket. Ditch Kid coming in third place. Congratulations to you, WAVA Daniel A. Dropping that series to them. Fourth place for WAVA Daniel A. But I'm going to bring it back to Rocket League here. Again, this stream was nuts. This series ended 4-1 in favor of OHVA. Again, OHVA becoming our season champions for the Varsity Rocket League season. But man, close games. I believe we saw 3 overtimes in a series that only went 5 games. So very, very close games. Insane offensive pressure from both teams. Even crazier defensive saves from both teams as well. With all that being said, again, congratulations to OHVA becoming our season champions. Congratulations to WAVA and VAVA on their placements as well. I'm going to go ahead and look at signing off here. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much, number one, for rocking with me all year long. We have finished the spring season for Rocket League, Chess, Valorant, and Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. I will see everyone tomorrow night, same time, for Fortnite, where we will close out the spring season. And with all of that being said, lastly, we are a school league, a high school esports league, so make sure players keeping up on your schoolwork and grades is number one. Anything for the K12 Esports League comes absolutely after that. So keep up on those grades. Shout out to all my players. Shout out to all the parents and learning coaches. Shout out to the coaches. Without all of y'all and your support, I would not be able to do this, and we would not be running the K12 Esports League. So without further ado, I hope everyone enjoys the rest of their Wednesday. I'll catch you tomorrow for Fortnite action, same time. And again, hope everyone has a good day. I will see y'all then.